Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and welcome back. If you are returning, welcome. If you are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe for I usually do almost daily videos, although at some point I do have to step away from the energy once in a while. So also, if you don't know me, my name is Elle, and I am a twin flame energy reader, and feels like the twin flame energies are pretty dominant right now. Lots of interesting energies happening. So we are all on different stages of the journey. Of course, we all couldn't go through this all at the same time. There has to be kind of waves and layers, as you know, we are all on the Ascension path, and you know, we have to learn from those that have gone before us. But anyway, the awakening cannot happen all at once. It just wouldn't work that way. It would not be the best for humanity, although conceptually you think it should. Okay, so this is the Rumi deck. Let's just pull whatever energies. This is Wednesday, the last day of August. Let's see what's coming out in the energies, because there feels like a very powerful twin flame energies. We have 1, beyond death, life, and then 11, sacred convergence. Okay, so it's no accident that it's a 1 and an 11. It feels like there is a transformation taking place. So, number 1. Rumi says, footprints lead to the shore of the sea. Beyond that point, no trace remains. So here you are, an old soul at the edge of something you have known, at the cusp of an ending and a beginning. Perhaps you are already in surrender and falling in, or perhaps you are fearful and resisting as you greet your unknown destiny. Yet this moment is happening because your own divine soul has chosen it for it to be this way, so that love may grow. There's no punishment in this ending, nor is there anything to fear. There may be pain, there may be grief and loss, there may be uncertainty and even insecurity, yet you have a heart big enough to bear such growing pains. Your heart is big enough to receive the joy that is lying in wait for you as you stumble across her in the course of your clumsy, inspired travails into new life. Okay, 11, sacred convergence. Rumi says, roaming about town, the master was holding a light, saying, I am weary of the demons and the beasts. A human is what I am longing for. The human cannot be found. We have searched. What cannot be found is what I am longing for. Although poor and needy, I will not accept small pieces of ruby. The mine of the finest rubies is what I am longing for. One hand holding a cup of wine, and the other the curls of the beloved. A dance like this in the middle of a circle is what I am longing for. Sacred convergence indicates the coming together of souls in alignment with a greater cause. This greater cause is both personal and impersonal. There is an aspect of joining together for common purpose, although that purpose may not be immediately obvious at the level of day-to-day consciousness. That common soul purpose may be to lift each other into greater love and self-belief, to shed fear, and to open the heart, filling each individual soul with more holy fire for its personal, passionate purpose. I mean, that is definitely a twin flame message. And it just feels like surrendering to the great unknown of the twin flame connection and its purpose. Okay, so I'm going to pull, let's pull from the Lover's Oracle. The twin flame energies are strong, so, and you know, we went through a huge release, surrender, and detachment. And there's been some disappointment and then more detachment. But it feels as though we're in another spiral of the cycle, and that it's becoming more and more powerful. Because as many times as you wanted to walk away, it feels like there's something drawing you back. That's just my perspective. Okay, only time will tell. Twin flames. And I'm sure you saw it, and I was just thinking of this card. It's like, you know, one of the, you know, in the old cartoons where you see the bomb and the long, I don't even know what you call it, the thing that you light to blow it up. It escapes me right now. But it feels as though that has been lit. The fuse. The fuse has been lit. I hear combustible. Something's about to become very combustible, like in an explosive kind of way. This is the secret of the tarot. 5 of Swords. Loss is always not lost, as you still have 3 swords remaining, giving you the upper hand. But there is going to be a loss of something. And it's going to take some time. The 5 of Swords to me is self-sabotage. So don't self-sabotage as we go into this new cycle. It feels like this is a very combustible cycle of twin flame energy. It feels like, you know, there's a sense of urgency. And I don't know why. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. This to me feels, because it says in the card business and domineering, but it feels as though maybe the practical concerns here. And I think Rumi addressed something like that, you know, there's a fear in the unknown of it, the enormity of it. It feels as though the unveiling of the larger soul contract is becoming visible. And then there's this enormity of, you know, so little of it is about the practical 3D life. Yeah, there's the 4 of Wands. That's a twin flame card for me. It's just the way I read. This is contentment. Sword of Truth. The truth is somewhat frustrating. They said pull one more. Because it's like, as the Divine Feminine has detached, she's been like, okay, I can live with my life the way it is. I don't know that I want to change anything and become unsettled and disruptive and unstable again. It's that 3 of Pentacles. I don't know if I want, you know, to integrate a new partnership. 3, 4, 5. Bottom of the deck. Look at that. How interesting. These were, okay, so they said take them. You have the 2 of Wands. And the 8 of Pentacles. It's like I've worked so hard. And that's a 10 together. I've worked so hard. And I waited for so long and nothing happened. So I went back to just crafting my 3D life. All right, let's pull from the traditional Rider-Waite. And now there's almost a resentment. Why should I go back to that waiting, hopeful energy? They said you're not supposed to be waiting. You're supposed to be growing, transforming. In the quiet times, it's time for you to focus on the transformation. not on the connection. Okay, here we have that Knight of Cups. Yeah, because that's the frustration. Divine Masculine is not ready to offer this cup. He's not coming towards you, and that's what's frustrating you. Because many of us have just been kind of like, okay, you know, I've only got one Four of Wands. Challenge position. Two of Cups in the challenge position. Why? This is Divine Masculine energy. This is why you're so frustrated. Look, Two of Wands again. He's watching you, waiting to see what you're going to do. He's not making the first move until he feels like the connection is stable. And he's got, see here we have the Four of Wands and the Two of, he's got his Two of Wands. You've got your Two of Wands. And both of you waiting on the other. You're both holding, you know, the future in your hand. Okay, so here's, look, both of you are ready. You've got the future here. This is the world. This is your, you know, you've each got a wand in your hand. You've got a wand behind you. Neither one of you is going to give up both wands for this. You're waiting to see what the other's going to give up. That's just the way I'm reading it. Page of Cups. Somebody's going to have to make the first move. There has not been, oh, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, at some point there will be the Star, two major arcana. At some point, and it's coming. What they're saying is that there is the wheel is turning. At some point there is something coming that is going to, because what I was seeing with these Two of Cups in the challenge position, there has not been an exchange of feelings. Cups, Cups, Cups. There has not been an exchange of feelings. Cups, Cups, Cups. Yep, here it is. And Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles over here. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. No cups on the Queen side. No cups on the feminine side. So what I'm hearing is you haven't shared how you feel. He hasn't shared, Divine Masculine, not gender, it's energy, hasn't shared how he feels. Neither one of you is willing to give up your wand, take that initial step with both wands to create this Four of Wands. Each of you are holding back. Each of you are holding back, waiting for the other one to make the first move. At some point, you're going to have, both of you are going to, there's something coming, some event with two major arcana orchestrated by the universe so that you have the opportunity to share. And you may be the one, they may be the one. I don't know. It may just blurt out together. This Page of Wands feels like it goes here. That at some point, there's going to be some opportunity. Because I think the Star and the Wheel of Fortune is a divinely orchestrated opportunity for this exchange. But right now, it's kind of just on hold. Queen of Swords and the Six of Wands. This is just being authentic. This feels to me like this is just authenticity. The Six of Wands to me is success, achievement, kind of a laureate type of energy. But he's on a horse. He's not a knight. So he's had some sort of successful, this is like successful ambition. And it's like, I'm, you know, here I am. And the Queen of Swords is just truth, authenticity. She's holding that sword of truth. And this is like a celebratory. Look how her hand is kind of raised and she's like, hey, look, here it is. Anything else? Okay. Yeah, there's that Ten of Cups. Again, see how her hand is raised, how her hand is raised here? Ta-da! Bottom of the deck, strength. Yeah, another major arcana. You're going to have the strength, both of you, to be honest. I mean, you're going to have to be honest and authentic about your emotions. All right, let's see. Let's pull from the Rose Oracle. Ask Angels Oracle. This was be assertive. Anyway, when I picked up the Rose deck, that was underneath. Let's find out from here. This feels like Divine Feminine energy. And it's kind of been in this, she's been in this kind of hangman energy. Only time will tell. You know, if this is going to move forward, only, you know, but she just kind of started focusing more on her, like, this is not going to happen, so I'm just going to move on. And then there needs to be an open exchange, a sacred convergence of these two souls coming together. That's what this Wheel of Fortune and this star is. Okay, we've got two. You have the right to your joy, peace, sweetness of life. And this is rose without thorns. Be the rose without thorns, okay? Queen of Swords, don't be harsh. And then Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight. That's what this is. Mysteries, learning, and teaching. It feels like they're saying that all of the feelings have been hidden in plain sight. They've always been there, and they've been shared, but not verbally. But each of you were expecting the other to decipher it. Feels like there's something coming. The sacred convergence is kind of in the works. And it's going to be an opportunity to just say what you feel from your heart, from your soul. What has not been expressed is your feelings from your soul. That's what needs to happen. Keeping in mind, Divine Feminine, as much as you've been waiting and waiting and waiting, you just need to speak your truth, even if you have to do it first. Acceptance and envy. I am the same as everybody with different challenges. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. It feels as though now he is reconciling what it is that made him feel unworthy of the Divine Feminine. Anything next? Yeah, Psychic Tarot. No, Angel Tarot. Okay, let's pull a couple more tarot cards. And the Divine Feminine as that teaching, learning and teaching, that's what that page is. She has already learned this lesson of acceptance and the twin flame journey. I think at some point now she's going to be teaching once this sacred convergence happens. But remember, you cannot be in fear-based thinking, and we saw that in a couple of readings recently. You cannot be in fear-based thinking. Three of Pentacles. Recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. Three of Pentacles to me is a collaboration. There has to be a partnership. There has to be an equal flow. That's half of the Six of Pentacles. And Six of Pentacles is equalizing the energy, balancing out the energy. Okay, so here we have Queen of Pentacles, the World, Knight of Wands, and the Dreamer. So we have the beginning and the end, which very rarely happens. We have the first step and then the ending. Let's see what they say. A leap of faith, follow your dreams. Unexpected opportunities. That's exactly what I was saying. There's an unexpected opportunity coming. And so this says, a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Time and time. We have two cards of time. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is another time. So it feels like it's coming. Job well done. We see a lot of Three of Pentacles. Joy, contentment, and gratitude. The path toward enlightenment. Now remember, we have here, you have a right to your joy. And then make time for those around you. Another card of time. Take a sensible approach. Deal with the challenges in a kind and understanding manner. And here we have different challenges. So deal with those challenges in a kind and understanding, compassionate manner. So we have four cards referencing time. This is time to the sacred convergence. All right, let's pull from my new deck that my dear friend Tara gave me. This is the Ask Your Guides. I'll pull two for Divine Feminine, two for Divine Masculine. Remember when I said that fuse had been lit? That's what it feels like. That's the time. Deceit. Guardian angels. Okay, so if you see this card, there's a lot of kind of shadow people behind. And then here's this figure in front. And they are holding this mask. They have taken the mask off. All the other ones are having masks. And then once the mask is off, in come these angels to help you. It's a 27 card, which is a 9. Yeah, time to take the mask off. I'm hearing raw authenticity. Don't let your shadows control the way you portray yourself. Be authentic. That's what I'm hearing. Creativity. It's a 37 card. We have a 27 and a 37, and that's a 10. So channel some of that energy through some creative activities as you kind of process this. This is loss for Divine Masculine. Healer, guides. Yeah, he's losing something. It's a 5 card. There's big change in his life. We've been seeing that. He's losing something. There's some grief here. That's one of the challenges. Okay. Remember it said with kindness and understanding and compassion, you know, that might be the event that he calls and says, you know, this part of my life is over now and I'm still kind of processing, you know, healing words. Healing words is what I'm hearing. Boredom. Spirit teachers. Okay, so if you see in this card, it's a number 4 card. So it feels to me like there's some, it's almost like a Four of Cups energy. But look, you see this person, this figure giving this heart to this inner child. I don't understand the boredom. Let's pull one more. Loss, boredom. Maybe they're just bored with their lives. They need to make a change, which is going to mean a loss. Psychic awareness, divine soul. It's a 47 card. So we have 27, 37, 47. That's no accident either. This might be the awakening, you know, the dark night of the soul kind of energy. Okay, let's go ahead and lastly, I thought that was going to be it. Let's ask angels. And this will be for either counterpart or both, the connection. Compromise. It's like the Temperance card. Remember, it was something about teaching, how teaching and learning and then teaching. Oop. Helpful people. We've seen this card recently too. All right, let's pull one more. Choose a new direction. It's like the choice is up to you which direction you're going to take this in. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste.